This is a compilation of all the key rounds and all the packs for the Alfa Coloni prize car from the GT series. Mike on top right. Hey, I'm Mike. This video is all the key rounds and all the packs for this Alfa. It's gonna be a wicked car, I think. It's gonna be a Pro Car beta, hopefully, or potentially at least something around the same as the Alfa Pro Car, which I don't have. So I'm really pleased that this come up, and I'm really pleased it's a GT series, because I found GT series much easier than Tri series. If you get a bad bracket in a Tri series, you're in a lot of trouble. A GT series is your own luck, basically your own garage. There's other cars up for grabs. We've got a Ford Falcon, a Skoda, and a Peugeot. To me, those are all fused material, but that is fine. I don't mind fused material. The big prize is the Alfa, RQ101 Alfa, with a really low 0 to 60. Let's get on and have a look at my garage and see what I'm playing with and see what I'm missing. So the requirements are 80s and 2020s, Asia Pacific and Japan Pro Tour non-prize cars. I have some really good top end, 3 legendaries, the Mazda 757, I have a Nissan Silvia, and I have a Mazda which has got quite a few fuses in it. They are 221. I also have the Hyundai. We have a Mazda. We have a Mazda with the standard tyres. Another Hyundai. Another Mazda. We have the Nissan Bluebird, and I have a backup Nissan Bluebird as well, just in case. And there's loads of other stuff. I'm not missing much, to be honest with you. Let's have a quick look at that. And I can show you 6 I'm missing, 3 Legends, 2 are Epics, and 1 Hyundai Ultra Rare. I would really like to pull one of the Legends, obviously. I'm not an idiot, I like legendaries. I really like that Mazda RX-7 Evo as well. I would love to get hold of that. And the Ultra Rare, obviously, because I'm trying to get all the Ultra Rares. But let's see what the challengers bring. First off, we've got a 999 carbon fibre. I do like these packs. I never get anything from them, but I'm a sucker for a really cheap deal. And if I can pick up a useful car, then let's do it. Here we go. Fiat, Holden, Ford, Holden Super Rare, and a Subaru Levorg. Okay, not too good. It's a good car, but I don't need it. Right, first of the 3 challenges is the GT Open. You can join this without any tokens or anything. Let's just get on with it. It's 5 rounds a day. All you get is the Ford Falcon, and at round 6 you get hold of an aluminium. At round 12 you get hold of ceramic, and around 20 you get the Ford Falcon, which is not a prize car, it's just a normal car. Okay, let's get on with this round 6 for the aluminium. I'll keep this in the video because I want that 1 Ultra Rare, and you can get an Ultra Rare from an aluminium. Race 1 was okay. My Mitsubishi Galant beats the Suzuki Swift on race 2. Race 3, Nissan Micra beats their Nissan, good. Race 4, my weird looking Citroen just wins. And my Nissan Leopard wins against their Nissan. Okay, here we are, 3 stars. Right, aluminium. Remember, don't get excited. Holden, Dodge, Peugeot, Nissan, and a Mitsubishi. Okay, so, good thing you didn't get excited. Right, this is for the ceramic. I've tried it and failed. Let's try again with this set. Hopefully these guys will work. That is a close race. Look at that. How close is that? Okay, good. That's my Mitsubishi winning race 1. Race 2 for this Mazda, which is max. It just doesn't got the glass cash in it. My other red Mazda, yep, wins against their Mitsubishi. Good. Race 4. I love this Hyundai. I use it so much. It's got good 0 to 60 and good handling for an RQ49. Right, and then my last one. This should have no trouble at all. It doesn't. 66 points. Good. Right. This is for a ceramic with all the tags of the 80s, 2000s, 20s, that sort of stuff. Hummer, Citroen, Volvo, Ford Puma, and, come on, Hyundai Ioniq. Okay, never mind. Let's claim this last round, this car. It's just a super rare, nothing very good, but let's do it. First race is Hyundai again. Gets 50 points on the car park. Second race gets a win. Mountain Hill Climb gets a win for that Kona, which is a good car. Yep, we get a win on the car park, 70 points. One more race we get. Right, our Mazda has no trouble. Okay, good. Here we go. So this is a car. There's the car. And that is the GT Open done. With all GT series, you get 3 qualification rounds to get packs and money and cash and all that kind of stuff. Money is cash, what am I talking about? The pack you can pick up is the top 25 people will get a carbon fibre. After that, you get ceramics and other stuff. The tracks are interesting. There's one snow off-road and a couple of wet, basically, and a drag. It makes it fairly even. There's no messing, I don't think, with this one. No complicated tracks. This is what I've got going. Let's just jump in. So I have an off-roader, which is the all-surface tyre BMW. I have another standard tyre twisty BMW, and I have my legendary BMW with the standard tyres. Along with that, I have 2 more BMWs. I mean, they're all BMWs. I don't know why I'm telling you they're BMWs. That's the first win. We're in. We've got 3 cards. Good. That was a whole load of rubbish I talked, wasn't it? Right, 107 people in the bracket. Let's keep going. Okay, right. Good. Got this NASCAR, which I'm not overly convinced by. I'm never overly convinced by. The stats look good, but I'm never overly convinced by it when I watch it. But we'll keep going for a while with it. 25th, we're after 2. Okay. These all seem okay so far. I do have a concern that my legendary with standard tyres hasn't been upgraded at all. So I suspect if people are using it, I'm going to start hitting resistance on that pretty soon. But that's another win. It's my 3rd win, 19th. Cash and a Peugeot. Okay, let's go again. So far, not hit too many troubles. 1 mile and a twisty. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That BMW NASCAR, it just isn't as good as it should be. So I don't like it much. We'll think about it. Either way, it's a win, so we're not worried too much today. Right, let's throw these in. It's nice when you've got track sets that are fairly similar to each other. You can just throw cars in. You don't have to start thinking about placement ever. It's going to help at the end of the event in the evening when you've got to fight for your place. Not that the GT quals are much of a fight nowadays. Because it's top 25 get the pack, you don't have to do much fighting anymore. People aren't as stressed out over getting a top 10, which is really nice. Nice way to play the game. Okay, we're back in with 13 hours to go. I am 13th. I need to play quite a few more tickets. I have changed my hand though. I've got my drag spec BMW competition. I've got my 233 BMW competition. I've got my BMW i4. I have a BMW 530 and I have that X6 still. I think this is a better hand. I think those 2 BMWs in the green are going to be alright, except for possibly when I hit the yellow BMW, which is exactly the same car. But this guy hasn't upgraded his car, so I should be fine. And my drag spec BMW I made for another event many ages ago, and it's coming in really handy because, watch this, look at that, easy win. I haven't seen anyone else with a drag spec one of those cars ever, I don't think, so that's a good result for me to be able to put it on the drags. Okay, that's 2 wins. This comes in with a nice win against their legendary. My BMW beats their X1, as it should. And this is the interesting car. It's a bit of a gamble, really. Not sure if this i4 is useful, but it's got a bit of oomph to it, so hopefully it will pick me up again and get me in that top 10. We're 12th. Okay, what's this hand? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, good, good. Okay, I'll win the drag with my BMW competition. My other BMW competition also wins. Good. Race 3 is against a lesser BMW, so that's good. Race 4 is the question mark. Yeah, I'm never going to beat that BMW 760, but that's okay. You've got to lose a couple. You can't win everything. And my X6 is a good car with all surface tyres. Okay, we're in 7th. 7th is like where I want to be. I never have aspirations of being first, particularly in these events. I just want to sneak in the top 10. That's all I want to be. But I'll take top 25, to be honest with you. It's not a problem to me. Right, some of these people have got better cars than my competition. My green car. We'll give this a go, but I'm not confident in it. Yeah, that's a loss. I suspect this will be a loss. It is a loss, yep. This will be a loss as well. It is a loss, yes, so we're in trouble here, but that's okay. That's okay. It's all tickets used up. This is our nice win. Good. And my X6 wins, but I lose that. 100 to 150. Where's that going to put me? Back in 12th. 11th. Okay. Alright, it doesn't matter. We've got 13 hours to go. I've got to play at least another 12 tickets. Not a problem. Right. Okay, we got tier 2, top 10. That's all I wanted. That's a good result for me. Very happy. Let's see if we can get something good from the pack. Come on, pack. Here we go. Subaru. Ford. Mini. Subaru Ultra Rare. Come on, come on, come on. No. Hyundai Santa Cruz Ultra Rare. Double Ultra Rare from the pack. That's okay. Fused material. Better than standard. Not the best pack though. Okay, so now we have a token. We can get in the GT finals. It's been released. This is the one for the big prize car. I'm very excited about this prize car, Alfa Coloni. At round 9, you can pick up a ceramic. At round 18, you can pick up a carbon fibre. And at round 25, you get the prize car. It's across 2 days, 15 tickets each day, but you need to play 25 rounds. Let's get that ceramic in the bag. This is what I've worked out works. Should be no trouble at all, especially the big win on this first race. Yeah, 167 points for the Mitsubishi. Second race is also a win, 64 points. We're already up to 231. My Mitsubishi wins the third race. My Mazda wins the fourth race. We're way over our 250 points. So let's just get this last race done. 50 points, good. Let's see what we can get out of this pack. It is a ceramic pack. Ford. Ford. Skoda, Vauxhall, and a Pontiac Grand Prix from 2006. Not a great looking car. Okay, let's jump straight into the carbon fibre round 18. This is much more my area. I like it when we're messing with super rares, ultras and epics. Much more my area of expertise. So that Coloni is a great car. I have one drag spec and I have one 233 it is. I really wish I had a 323, but never mind. My Mitsubishi has just got a high top speed, that's why that one. My Hyundai Envision used to be a good drag car, but it got nerfed a bit, but it is still easily going to beat a super rare. My i30N Performance wins nicely over the i20N. And my Mazda with the team of people in the back seat wins easily. Good, here we go. This is a carbon fibre. Let's make it a good one. Come on, please. Renault, Opel, Maserati, Chevrolet, and a Ford Mustang GT, which has a good looking picture, but no use to me. Okay, let's do the last 3 rounds of the GT finals because this is the big thing that's happening in this video. It's early on in the video, but it's the big thing. So let's do the last 3 rounds. We can see how hard it is to get that price car. So race 1 is a nice win for my Mazda team. My Envision gets 75 points on race 2. My Mazda 3 wins on the car park. My standard tyre Hyundai wins on the city streets, even though it is dry. And my Mazda 717 gets an easy win, 112 points. Good. That is round 23. Round 24 is for cash again. Let's see what we need. So that's all city streets plus Monaco City. So we need to get some medium stuff going. Let's have a look. What have we got? They're all standard tyres, aren't they? Nissan Bluebird. That's medium, isn't it? Yeah. That should be alright. I was a bit worried they were all wet then for a minute, I couldn't remember, but that's okay. Oh no, it's not okay. Okay, so that loses badly. Let's have a look at race 2. Race 2 loses badly. Right, so I'm doing a terrible job here. Race 3. Come on, race 3. Race 3 wins at last. Yeah, I need to swap out these standard tyre cars. They're not needed on the dry. This should be a win, no problem, because it's the same car. So that's 2 wins, 2 losses, and the last one is going to be a good win for my Mazda. There you go. Right, so we need 2 dry cars, city streets dry cars for those first 2 tracks. What do we need for that then? We'll put that on there and we'll get rid of those. Something medium. Oh, so we've got that. We could just put the last fuses in that. Not fuses, you know what I mean, cash. So that will beat itself. And then I guess that Kona, probably. Kona's my best city streets car I've got. Yeah, that's a much easier. Much easier. Let's get this one done. Right, race 1 is now a win. Race 2, I'll be flabbergasted if it's not a win. It is a win. Okay, race 3, we know wins. Oh no, we moved some of the cars around, didn't we? We didn't move race 3 around. We moved this race 4 one. But that should be no trouble at all. It's the good car. Okay. And then we've got our Mazda on the final track. Okay, that gets us the cash and it gets us round 24 done. This one is for the big car. This one is the one that people are getting stuck on. You sort of need a legendary, I believe, to get through. Luckily I have 3, so I'm not really in trouble with that. Let's just throw the best cars I've got in and have a look. Okay, so we've got 3 twisty, we've got 1 wet, and we've got 1 mixed. let's go back and sort our cars out. So we need a wet car. Let's take that. Could put that in instead, I think. And put the Nissan in. Let's get back our Mazda. Okay, let's give that a go. Let's see what happens. Right, our 757 gets 82 points on the first race. Our Nissan wins 50 points just on the car park. Race 3 should be no trouble at all. For our Mazda, 84 points against that car I still haven't pulled. Right, this is why I put this in, because it's a direct match. It's not better than the car I pulled, the Hyundai, but it is the same car that they're using. Right, my Nissan Bluebird is getting a massive loss. Right, yeah, so that's a stupid move on my behalf. Just didn't notice it was the lumber mill. Okay, so can we just put in that Mazda? How was their Mazda fused up? There you go, that'll do no trouble at all. We will rip through this now and get that prize car. My Mazda wins with 74 points. My Nissan, we know, just beats it on the car park. Good. My Mazda will have no trouble on the mountain tour. 84 points. Right, these are the two that we want to worry about. That's a lie. Don't worry about this one. This one's covered. It's the last one we want to worry about. But we should be fine now, realistically. Look at that Mazda. Oh, just wins. Okay. Alright, just wins. But it wins. 308. Here's the prize car. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm really pleased with that. I cannot tell you how pleased I am. I don't have the pro car, and the pro car is the bane of my life in mainly just daily events and stuff like that. But I really want this car to be as good as that pro car. Let's hope it is. Let's get it added into the garage and 1-star it. There it is. It's really up the top, man. It's really up the top. It's made a mess of my top 5, which have already got 3 stars. So I'm going to have to probably put some fuses in it quite quickly. Let's have a look, see what it does. The stats aren't as great as it should be for where it is. 108, 97. But I just got a suspicion it's one of those things that's got a lot going for it. Let's hope it has. Okay, Quals 2 has started. It's a day into it. I haven't joined yet. I don't like to play for too many days in a row. So it's 21 hours in. I'm going to join now. It's the usual things. Top 25 get a carbon fibre. The track sets. There's one city. There's a drag. And there's a load of twisty stuff. Pretty pleased with it. It's all dry. No off-road. So what I've gone for is a massive hand of awesomeness. I've got my Porsche. I've got my Lancia. I've got my Mazda. I've got my other Mazda, and I've got this little RQ31 Fiat, which is doing the city streets heavy lifting. But that's okay, because that is a good hand. I don't have any trouble with this hand, I think. These are good cars, and most of them have got some good fuses in. Okay, Ocean City Streets is always going to be the loss. The long drag, that is drag spec, that Rothmans Porsche 956, is it, I think? It's a good drag car. A lot of people are 233ing it. I needed it for a challenge or an event or something, so I put the fuses in the drag, and it's done me well. I only ever seem to use it on drags. I don't ever use it on anything that goes around corners, pretty much. I know you're going to probably see me put it on something in corners in a minute, but for me, that's a drag car. It's always needed on drags. This should be no trouble. You don't really expect to get trouble at this level when you first race in the new event. Okay, this is a similar hand. We shouldn't have too much trouble. Here's my drag. I'm telling you, man, that's a drag car. 298 to 72, 63rd after 2. Get some gold and a car. Right, there's 227 people in the bracket out of 300. Okay, so it's a pretty good bracket, pretty full. Let's see what we can do. This guy shouldn't be too much trouble. Lancia brings it in the win on the Ocean Highway, 132 points. Yep, it's another good win with 79 loss for the City Streets track. This, for me, is definitely the way to go, though, I think. I would have liked a slightly better City Streets car, but there's nothing in that range around the 30 plus that's better than it, so I'm going with that. These are all very similar hands, aren't they? Okay, a bit like I've got an easy bracket and we can get a good place in this. I'm probably still not top 3, but as I said in the previous segment, don't really go for top 3 in the quals. I just want to get the pack. I think that should be the aim for everybody. Try and get the best pack you can get to help you in all the challenges. Where are we? This is slightly better. So there's a couple of good cars in there. 3 good cars in there. Yeah, that's not as easy, but still going to be a convincing win, I think. And Lancia beats that Mazda. 318.77. Right, okay. So that's 5 for 0 in 20th. That's what comes up in a pretty full bracket. 18th we've moved while we were talking. Okay, top of the league is 8 for 0, 7 for 1. That's okay, not too far ahead. It's not a particularly old bracket. We should be fine with this. We'll keep playing. Okay, 8 hours to go. I'm in 8th. We've got to play 7 more tickets basically in 8 hours. That's not a trouble. I've kept my hand the same. Nothing's changed. It's a good hand. I'm really convinced this is the way forward for my garage. That Mazda that I don't have on the Ocean City Streets is probably the difficult bit. As long as you don't lose too much points on that Ocean City Streets, I'm pretty safe with the other stuff. I can beat all these ultra rares at least. 171 in loss, yeah, okay. Right, we're in 5th, pick up some gold. 4th. Okay, so this guy, they're all not too bad around me. I can't really hang around in the top tier, I don't think, but the ones around me are pretty good. Can pretty much beat them, so I'm not too stressed over tonight. Unless something drastic happens in the bracket, I don't think we're going to be too much of a problem. That scraped the win, but it's all a win. Okay, 4th. This guy's got some interesting cars, but they're not good enough, I'm afraid. Right. Okay. It's a win on the Ocean Highway. That Roof BTR, it's a good car, but it's got stats that outlive itself. You know what I mean? I don't. It feels like it should be better than it is. To me, it's another car that looks good but never wins as much as it should. But it is an ultra rare, so I suppose that's fair enough. Anyway, where are we? So we're losing at the moment, but we've just got a win for Mazda against their Lancia, and race 5 is a win because mine is effectively nearly maxed. Okay, 201 to 120. It's another win. That keeps us in 4th. Let's pick up a car. Okay, let's go again. This guy's got a beatable hand, I think. Okay, that should be alright. Porsche 956 gets the win. Yeah, another 12-point win, basically. But that's all you need, really, in these situations. That's what that City Streets thing is doing for me. It's killing the point differences, basically. Whenever I get a good win on something, I lose it on that. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just keep playing and keep trying to bump up the table so that tonight we don't have too much trouble to stay in the top 10. 201, 120. Right, here we go. So we are in 3rd, but I don't see me staying in 3rd particularly. I might stay in 3rd. Who knows? Okay, we've got the results. I didn't get 3rd. I got tier 2, which is top 10, which is all I ever asked for. Let's see what's in this pack. Let's hope it's a really good one. Nissan, Bentley, Ford, Hyundai, and another Hyundai Santa Fe. That was not a good pack. Never mind, it's all moving us forward. That was the second key we got though. Let's get into Quals 3 to get that third key. Okay, Quals 3 has started. We've got 21 hours to go. Here's the track set. There's a wet track, there's a bit of drag, and there's a bit of twisty. That's pretty much it. This is the hand I'm going with, my Radical, which is maxed. I'm going with my Aerial Atom, which is upgraded, half upgraded. My Lamborghini for the wet stuff. My AC for the drags. And I've got this car because I think it's the best Ultra for this track sets, this AC. Let's play with these cars and see how we go. I have to tell you, I'm worried about that AC for the drags because not all track sets have a drag on it. And that AC is terrible at going around corners, that grey AC. This is a good case in point. So I'm going to put it on that mountain tour and it's going to lose badly, no doubt. Let's see where we get to. I'm hoping my maxed Radical is going to be useful. It's wins. This AC Cobra is a good car, just loses by 50 points. This is the AC that I'm worried about. Just wins, wow. Good. I wasn't expecting that to win. My Lamborghini. There's not many standard tyres in the car pool, and there's not very many four-wheel drive stuff in the car pool, so I think my Lamborghini is probably the best option I've got. Right, that was a 2-star win, 28th in the bracket. Let's pick up a couple of cards. Okay, let's go again. Waterfront drag, and yeah, okay. That's the standard tyre Caterham I still don't own, which is a pain. That is one card that you need for this particularly. Be interesting to see what my Lamborghini Aventador does against it though. Okay, that's a 68 loss for the AC. Right, my Radical should win this, no problem. Yes, it does. Good. My Aerial Atom is really good at the short drag stuff. Right, this AC just wins on that drag. It's doing okay for me, actually. I was worried about it was doing okay. This is the one that's interesting. What do we get? Yes, we just win. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so that is a 2-star win. 18th. Okay, it's only a bracket of 87 people out of 300. Let's go again. There's quite a wide pool of cars, even though there isn't any sort of wet stuff particularly, or there is a bit, but not much. But the other cars are pretty wide. Okay, we'll do that, do that. I really don't know with this. This is a track set I don't know about. Let's see where we get to. I'm hoping this Radical is so light, it's going to really do me well against some of these big legendary cars. Same with the Aerial Atom. They're in there really killing off these big, brutish Paganis. Let's see where we get with this Lamborghini. Should be fine. Wet, yep, 82 points, good. Race 4 will be a pretty awful loss. I know, only 50 points, okay. And race 5, it's an interesting one. Yes, it's just not very good on corners, that AC. Never mind. Let's see where we are now. 14th after 3. Let's quickly jump in again. Right, okay. Let's go with this guy at the top. Or the top of where I can reach. So that's no problem. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Yeah, this could be interesting. Let's see how it goes. This is a win though, I guarantee you that. There we go. really pleased with that radical. Okay, and my aerial beats the radical. Good, on the drag. My AC, can it compete? It does. That AC beats most of the RQ63, 64s on this sort of track set, so that's good. My AC beats the Lamborghini. Good. We're doing all right. 200. We're winning. Good. Let's see what this does. This little Caterham. I have that little Caterham. So it's a bad loss for the Caterham, but it is a thought because it is half the RQ basically. It might be the way forward. It might be the way forward. 4 and 0 in 8th. Pick up a car and some gold and another car. Let's do one more ticket. We do Roland. Doesn't look like a Greyhound, does it? What about that one? I'm not excited about these hands. I don't know if I can beat them or not, really. Put that on there, put that on there. Car park should be okay. Mountain tour will be a loss. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we do alright on this one. That's good, 50 points, that might be our saviour. Let's see the other races though. My radicals should be no problem. Yep, good. Round 3. Come on AC, you can do it. No you can't, of course you can't. Why would you? Okay, that's a loss, no problem. Let's see where we get to with the Lamborghini versus Caterham. It wins. Oh wow, good. Okay, good, it's win. Oh yeah, that's not the standard tyre one. Okay, yeah. I'm getting all mixed up here. Don't worry about that then, we're okay, because this should win as well, I think. Look at that, just wins. I'm telling you, that AC Cobra is a good car. Right, that is a win. We're in 4th, which seems unreasonable for my hand. So let's not presume I'm going to stay around 4th. But it is only 5 and 0, everyone's got 5 and 0, that's how it works when you start an event. Okay, I'm back, but what's going to happen is I'm going to clear out 3 of these cars and I'm going to add 3 other cars in. We're going to put in my standard Caterham. I have the other Caterham 7, but I've not done any upgrading on it. So we're going to do the little super rare Caterham. It really bats above its weight, so we're going to put him in, and then that means we can put in a couple of 90 plus legendaries. My Pagani, which is maxed 233, and then I can put in this Alfa 177, which is still at 111, but it's such a light car. It's got a lot going for it. So hopefully that will get us out of a bit of a hole, because that Caterham, the super rare Caterham, does not lose much at all on these track sets. It's just there to really make sure it doesn't lose much, whereas the rest of them now can pick up the slack. A lot of people are using that RQ94 Alpha as well, which means I can match them. So this, I think, will secure me the top 10 position. That's a win for race 1. Race 2 has good handling figure, and that's all you need on car park. Race 3 on the mountain tour, much happier with that Pagani over that AC, which is a straight line drag car really. And as I said, my Caterham Super 7 is only going to lose by 50 to everything basically. My Aerial Atom has more fuses in it, therefore it's going to win. It does. Right, that's a 250 2-star win. Okay, GT Quals 3 has finished. I got tier 2, top 10, which is what I was aiming for. It's a good pack and some gold and some cash. Let's have a look at the pack. Bentley, Mazda Super Rare, Ginetta Super Rare, Mitsubishi Super Rare, a Mazda Ultra Rare. Nice. So that's an extra Super Rares. That was quite a lot of Super Rares, wasn't it? 3 Super Rares? That's an unreasonable amount of Super Rares for one pack. But that's good. We've got the key now. Having 3 keys means we can move into the Triple Crown. It's been released. It's ready to go. At the moment, it's set as 5 tickets only. At round 6, you can get a ceramic, which is Di Tommaso and roof. At round 9, you can get a Skoda off-road tyre car, which I have. At round 12, you can get a Maserati carbon fibre. Not sure why it's Maserati, but that's okay. And at round 18, you can pick up this Peugeot Silhouette, which is fuse material for me. Okay, we have got to round 6. The requirements for 5 tickets has been lifted, therefore we can keep playing. This is for the ceramic. My Nissan wins. My Mazda wins on the city streets small. My i20N beats the i30. 62 points, good. City streets small is no trouble for that Hyundai Santa Cruz. 148. And we don't even need to do this last race, but we will. Hyundai beats out the Subaru Rex. 3 stars. Here we go. This is a ceramic, the last of the video. Suzuki, Renault, Hyundai, Alfa, and a Di Tommaso. Okay, they're pushing Di Tommasos, are they? Okay. This is round 9 for that ultra rare off-road car, which is a good car. I've already got it. I think I might have 2 of it. Either way, it's not big prize for me today, but never mind. My i30 wins the first race. My Kona wins the hairpin road. My i30N project wins the third. My Eclipse loses that drag. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so we're going to have to move a few things around. So that i20 wins the 5th race. So that 4th race is a problem to me. So let's go back and have a quick look at that. Let's get rid of that. What have we got in that range? Some difficult cars around that range. They're mainly all surface tyres and standard tyres. What can we do with that? If we move that across, then we're looking for something that's a bit more twisty. How about the red Mazda? That should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's just put some cash in it. It's not maxed out. Just if it's going to win us something, let's put some cash in it. Right, let's go again. Here we go. Forget you ever saw that previous round. It's no longer in your head. Okay, i30N wins Tokyo Bridge, 88 points. That Hyundai Prophecy used to be a great car when it came out. I've got a funny feeling it's been nerfed because it never wins anything anymore. Anyway, Kona wins 2nd race. i30 Project, we know, wins the half mile. Race 4, here we go. This should be okay. This is the swapped car. So the drag gets 50 points. And then we're looking for the final race. Twisty should be no trouble for this little Mazda. It's win. No problem. Good. That is for that ultra rare off-road car, which is a good little car. You should definitely keep it if you can get hold of it. Round 12 is for the Maserati carbon fibre. It's pretty much the same cars. We've been using the same cars for a while. We'll throw them in and see what happens. 76 points on the Mountain Tour. My Kona on the slalom wins. My Project C wins on that drag. I don't know if that is a drag car, I just always seem to use it on the drags. My i20N wins on the hill climb against that Mazda, which I really like the picture of that Mazda 6, but it's not as good as it should be. Okay, my little Mazda twisty thing wins on the twisty circuit. So that is a carbon fibre from Maserati coming up. Make it be good. I don't know what you can get from Maserati carbon fibre. Maseratis, I guess. DS, Nissan, Renault, Maserati, and is it a Maserati? It is a Maserati! Good. B52 Maserati. Oh my god. Right, last round of the video. This is for that epic, which will be fuse material for me. Round 18. Let's throw the cars in. Let's get that epic. My Envision gets a good win on the drag. My Hyundai wins on the city streets. Good. My Mazda with a team wins on indoor karting. My standard tyre Mazda beats their standard tyre Mazda. And my Bluebird comes in on the small circuit, even though you don't really need off-road tyres for that small circuit. There's the Peugeot 407 Silhouette, which is an okay car, but you don't need more than one of it. I have one of it, so that is fused material. On the upside, it is fused material, and I have two more fused materials. Is that a thing? Fused materials? I think that might be a thing. Let's get it in the garage, and let's get an upgrade into my Alfa, my new Alfa. You'll see it's already at 15, which means I've put two fuses in the handling. We're on the way with the Alfa, upgrading the Alfa. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's been a pleasure to entertain you for 40 odd minutes. I hope you've watched it all. I doubt you have, but if you have, big thank you. I know these challenge videos are big, but I don't want to be making 3 or 4 or 8 or 9 challenge videos just for one GT series. I've talked too much. Let's move on a bit. Let's move on with your life. Go outside, get some fresh air. Thank you for watching. We're done.